Yo, what is up, guys? I'm your boy Nick with Pick My Me. I just finished streaming right now. I was on air for like 8-9 hours. We just finished the UFC 294, 296 pay-per-view card. That card was one of the better cards of the year. I mean, it's probably one of the best pay-per-view cards we had in the last couple of years. I mean, obviously the main event wasn't like super entertaining, but Covington really didn't really do much in the main event. I mean, he didn't really get going until like the last round. Just got kind of picked apart our range. So let's go over everything, guys. So obviously in the main event, Leon Edwards just picked him apart for 3 rounds. Hurt his leg, kicked him. I mean, really compromised his leg. Kobe Compton, even when he shot takedowns, he couldn't really get much takedowns. Leon Edwards landed like tripled him in like significant strikes almost. Landed 59 to 29 for Kobe. Kobe did land some good shots here and there. Then he didn't even get takedowns. I think he got like one takedown, and then Leon kind of gave that to him because he was trying to go for submission. Edward had 2 submission attempts too. So yeah, he looked good, man. Edwards looked really good out there. He should have been like a minus 425 favorite, and I'm glad we were on Edwards there by decision. I mean, that was an easy call. But I know there's a lot of people picking Kobe Covington, but yeah, when he was speaking into the mic, he was talking about how that layoff kind of affected him. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's the layoff. I think he would have lost either way. I mean, layoff or not, I think he would have lost either way. I think Leonard is just a better fighter right now, and beating Usman right now, I mean, that's really taking his confidence to the highest level. Even when Kobe Covington got him down, I mean, he couldn't even hold him down for like much longer until the fifth round. Edward just kind of stayed there instead of trying to get back up in the fifth round because he knew he was up 4 rounds. So most judges gave him a 50-45. I mean, that was an embarrassing performance by Kobe Covington. I mean, no one was happy about it. Even the fans were booing him. Even Trump was kind of sad about it. I mean, Trump was not happy with his performance. And the co-main event, guys, Pentoza, our boy Pentoza, gets it done. Couldn't get the submission. He went for submission a couple of times. I mean, let's look at the stats. So Pentoza landed 95 to 101 for Roy Wall, but the takedown time, man, he won the rounds. I think he did. Yeah, he did get outstruck on the significant strikes, but Pentoza was the one landing the bigger shots. Had the better moments in the fight. Took him down like what 11 times, 11 out of 14 times. Robo's got no takedown defense, guys. He can't. He's just not strong enough to hold Pentoza off him. And then 15 minutes for control time. I mean, that is absolutely brutal. Royvo, I mean, he's a tough dude, man. I still think he's gonna beat some guys in the top 10, but that was a tough fight for him. I mean, Pentoza got it done by decision. I know a lot of people lost money on the under. Fight doesn't go the distance because I think it was minus 500. But I told you guys, man, Pentoza is one of the better plays on the card. I've been saying that for like weeks now, and he was only like minus 172. We had him in our parlay of the week, and that came through. Let's freaking go, guys! Parlay of the week comes through. We had Pentoza money line. We had Shavkat Rakhmonov. Shavkat Rakhmonov gets it done by a second on submission. Everyone was picking submission for him, I think. I picked the knockout because I was hoping he would maybe get a knockout and cash that big plus money ticket for us. But he gets a submission. Not easy to ground and pound Stephen Thompson, Wonderboy. But Wonderboy is 42 years old. I hope he can still win some fights. I mean, he didn't look terrible in the fight. As soon as the fight hit the ground, I mean, it was pretty much over. I mean, there were 7 seconds left in the second round, and I'm glad he got it done in the second round. Second round finish was plus 380 if you guys played it. Let's freaking go, guys. Paddy Pimblett went for the finish a bunch of times, couldn't get it. But he almost finished Tony in the first round. Tony did look good, did have some good moments here and there. But Paddy's not bad, man. Paddy's making some improvements. But he did look kind of gassed out in the third round. But he was trying to finish the fight, so you can't really blame him. And then we had one of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen, guys. If you guys will go watch the stream back, I was like, yo, Bryce Mitchell should not be minus 250. Like, whoever put money on Bryce Mitchell minus 250, bro, rest in peace. I mean, I played him back when he was minus 140 early on in the week when the lines opened up. But at minus 250, bro, like, you're playing with fire when you're going up against a power puncher, like the power that Josh Emmett has, and you're not going for takedowns. And when you're a wrestler, when you don't have good striking, like, you're gonna get put out cold. And that's what happened, guys. One of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Bryce Mitchell, man, he's got to really work on his striking, or he's not gonna hang in the top 10. Someone that has fight-ending power, they can definitely knock him out again. And that was probably a career ender there. I mean, that was one of the most brutal knockouts I've ever seen in my life. Crazy, guys. Crazy knockout there from Josh Emmett. And Josh Emmett's back in a big way now. And next up, guys, we had Another crazy fight. Justin Jacoby was winning this fight until he got dropped in the second round by a crazy left hook from Manyfield. Manyfield just has crazy fucking firepower, man. Firepower, I mean. And he got dropped. I mean, Jacoby won the first round with the clinch and whatever, but he was touching him up with the jabs. But Manyfield has a crazy break head on him. Doesn't get like, and you can land anything on Manyfield, and this dude just eats it like a tic-tac-toe every freaking time, guys. So Manyfield gets it done by decision, but he almost finished Jacoby in the third round. Jacoby should not be a minus 250 over anyone, in my opinion, anyone. But I'm happy for Manyfield. He gets the job done, and we took an L on that one. Then Aldana, one of the best fights ever, guys. This was a crazy fight. I thought Aldana could maybe knock her out. I mean, he was trying to knock her out, but Carol Hosa's got a chin on her. She's crazy tough. I mean, Lester Groves probably would have got knocked out there with the shots that Irene Aldana was landing. But I'll take him, and Irene Aldana is crazy tough, even at 35 years old. I know a lot of people are doubting her there. Not that many people are doubting her, but I saw some people doubting Irene Aldana there. But she gets it done by decision. Good win for her. Good way of bouncing back against Carol Hosa. Carol Hosa, that was a fight of the night. I hope to give them fight of the night. They have to give him fight of the night. I mean, they better not give fight of the night to anyone else. And the next fight, guys, our boy Cody No Love gets it done by knockout, guys. Doubt him now. I was at first, like in my early picks video, I picked Brian Kelleher by knockout. Then I was like, nah, bro. Watching tape on him, I was like, this guy's not that. It's not knocking out Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt's much higher level than Kelleher. Kelleher's what, 37 years old now? Like, he's not that guy, bro. He's not that guy. So Cody No Love is back now. Let's freaking go, guys. Cody No Love is back on a 2-win streak right now. Let's freaking go. I wonder who they're gonna match him up against next. Maybe Figueiredo. They can maybe do Figueiredo versus Cody next. But he's back in a big way, guys. Let's freaking go. And the next one we had Lipski, guys. Underdog call. So he gets the submission, guys. I said the final fight would maybe end in the under 2.5. I was feeling that throughout the whole week too. And Lipski's the one finishing Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill's overrated, guys. I've been telling you guys, Casey O'Neill is not as good as people think. So he was knocked out in the amateurs. If people do research, I don't think many people really do research out there. But if she's knocked out in her first 2 amateur fights back in 2015, back to back, I mean, and now Lipski almost knocked her out too. But I'm glad we were on the right side there. She was a plus 164 underdog. I've been picking Lipski throughout the whole week, man. Since I saw this fight, I've been picking Lipski. I mean, I don't give a. I mean, O'Neal was not a minus 190 favorite. I mean, that's crazy that she was over 2-1 favorite over Lipski. Lipski's on a 3-5 win streak right now, and we picked Lipski in her last 2 fights, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we picked her against O'Neal, obviously. Then we picked her in her last fight against Gatto as an underdog too. Lipski keeps cashing as an underdog, and I'll keep picking her as an underdog. Let's freaking go, Lipski. Back in a big way again on a win streak right now. Lipski's on like a crazy run right now too. Yeah, she's on a 3-win streak right now with some pretty good competition. Now she beat Casey O'Neill, and Casey O'Neill's hype. Let's freaking go, Lipski. Next one, guys, we took an L with the underdog pick here. I honestly thought, I mean, Cody Durden, he fought like a junkyard dog out there, man. But the size advantage of Ulanbekov, it was too much for Durden, our boy Durden, man. But he fought like a freaking dog, junkyard dog. I'll take that out any given day, man. I'll take it on the chin. But that was another underdog that I was picking. But you're not going to get every underdog right, I guess. But he got submitted in the second round. These Dagestanis, they cut a lot of weight to make that 125 limit. I mean, this dude is what, 5'7". He's much bigger than Cody Durden. I mean, I know he says 5'7". He probably looks like, is like 5'10" or something like that, 5'9". He's not 5'7". He's not the same size as Cody Durden. I mean, you guys can go watch that fight back. Ulanbekov was much bigger than him, and I think that helped him get the takedowns and get that submission. So good win for Ulanbekov. He's on a run right now too. He's on a 2-5 win streak right now with Nate Maness and Cody Durden. He submitted both of them. So if Ulanbekov wins, it's gonna be by submission. I've been saying that much. I mean, you guys could have hedged on Ulanbekov by submission, but I'll take that one on the chin, guys. Let's go, guys. Andre Fili with the knockout. I know some people are doubting our boy Andre Fili. Let's freaking go, guys. Andre Fili with the knockout. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Lucas Almeida is not that good, man. I picked him in the early picks video, then I flipped to Andre Fili when I went back and watched Lucas Almeida versus Pat Sabatini. Pat Sabatini broke him down mentally, guys, and just finished him in the second round with the submission. I mean, this guy Lucas Almeida, man, he kept the chin up high like Bryce Mitchell and got cracked and got knocked out in the first round. Really good win for Andre Fili, guys. He's been improving. He's only 33 years old, and he's had over 20 fights in the UFC, 22 fights in the UFC, 21 fights in the UFC. I mean, but he's back in a big way. He bounces back against after that loss to Nathaniel Wood. That fight with Nathaniel was pretty competitive too. I did pick Wood there, I guess. But let's go, guys. Andre Fili back in a big way, and our dog of the week, not dog of the week, but one of our favorite dogs on the card, because the Gaziev gets it done by second round TKO. I was hoping he would go for the submission because the submission was like plus 800. I'm always trying to pick the big plus money method as a victory. Most people were picking him by knockout, but even then, man, Boudet was still favored to win the fight. We picked Ghazi back when he was plus 154, plus 155. So I'm happy we stuck with the gut. I know there's some big time cappers out there talking about how bad Ghazi's cardio is, and I was talking about the cardio a little bit too. But I don't think Boudet is that good, man. I'm shocked that there's some cappers that I respect that were picking Boudet as a favorite. I mean, come on, dude. This guy's not that good. He lost a fight to Brzezinski. I mean, he lost to Brzezinski even though they gave it to him. And then I picked him in his next two fights as a favorite. I think I picked him against Josh Parisian too. But Josh Parisian is pretty low level. So let's freaking go, guys. We did 9-3 overall in picks. Pretty happy. 4-1 on the main card. We picked two underdogs, which were Ariane Lipski and Samuel Gaziev. And then we took an L on one of our underdog picks. Cody Durden is what it is. You're not gonna get all of the underdogs right, I guess. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy with the card how I win. We were live for like 9 hours, guys. I appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out with me in the live streams. And let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna make a early picks video for the next card. I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us. And that card was pretty good. But Colby Covington fought like he was scared to get touched up or something. That was really disappointing from Colby Covington. But let's freaking go, guys. If you followed our parlay of the week came through. Our parlay of the week was this one. Let me bring it up here. I think it was Paddy Pimblett. On best bets we went 2-1-1. The only L that we took was fight doesn't go the distance in Paddy Pimblett versus Tony Ferguson. But Paddy Pimblett was trying to finish, so it is what it is. Then we had the Samuel Gadzhiev finish only, which cast. I'm happy about that. Plus 130. Let's freaking go, boys. And then the last fourth best bet was Edwards finish only. He went for 2 submissions. Almost finished the fight, but I couldn't get it done. Kobe's too freaking tough for his own good. But then our dog of the week, we took an L with the Cody Durden, of course, is what it is. Can't win them all, I guess. But Tagir got it done, man. Credit to Tagir. But then parlay of the week hit. I'm really happy about this one. Let's freaking go, guys. Parlay of the week hit. Let me make this a little bit. Our parlay of the week was let me see. It was Paddy Pimblett. Okay, it was Paddy Pimblett, Pantoja, and Shavkat Rakhmonov for plus 145. So I'm happy overall, guys. We did pretty good overall. You guys should be in plus money if you follow my picks. 9-3 overall, and we did pretty good on the main card. And let's freaking go, guys. Call it 2 underdogs too. I'm happy about that. Please hit the like down below, guys. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And subscribe to the channel, guys. We're here over 600 subscribers. So let's freaking go, guys. Our ROI is 11% right now, which is pretty good for betting on MMA. I mean, most cappers out there, they have an ROI of 10%, which is really good. I mean, 10% is like 1%. Like most cappers out there are like 3%, 5%. So we're doing pretty good on picks, man. I'll take it. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown, enjoyed the post-fight breakdown, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. You all take it easy, and watch out for the next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy holidays, guys. Merry Christmas.